Hello, today I'll be going over some of the neat features that PayPal has in terms of creating and managing invoices. There's two main ways that you can pretty much request money in PayPal here. When you log in, you can look at the main tab and there's a send and request button. That tab will allow you to get into the invoices section of PayPal in order to request money. So the first way you can do it is, of course, request money. This is the basic way. It sends them an email. They don't have to have a PayPal account. So as long as you have their email, you can click on request money and input the email there. They will receive an email basically stating that the costs and anything that they are required to pay will be there. But in terms of a manageable type of payment, we would highly suggest to use the Manage Invoice and Create Invoice. So you'd click on that, and this is basically what the invoice section looks like. You can basically see all of the invoices that you've created, all of the ones that have been sent, as well as invoice numbers, the dates, the status, and you also have a bunch of actions that you can do in order to continue with your invoice. So when you're in this page right here, you can see you have different tabs here. You can manage the invoice, create a new one. You can have items and settings that has additional information and templates, other types of ways to pay, business information, etc. The main thing here is definitely creating and managing the invoices. So you have a button here that says create new invoice. You're going to click on that, and this is where the main invoice creation occurs. You still have that main tab up here, but the main template that you can create in order to create further invoices will stay the same. So, for instance, I created a mock Hegna construction invoice already, and you can have this template saved on your PayPal so that when you do want to send additional invoices, they will be sent similarly to your original. And of course, you have business information. You can add a lot more information on here. And this is where you input their email address. And if it's multiple, you can also bill multiple in CC. And you can customize it here. So, any description of a specific item that you are selling, you can put that there. You can put the quantity of that specific item, and then you can put the price right here. Now, let's just put a mock thing here that just says, so we're asking the customer to pay for a specific item, and I'm putting right here $1,000. Um, if you see that they need to pay tax, then of course there's different tax amounts and etc. that you can put here, different rates that you can customize as well. So it's not set to a specific number. And also you can have additional descriptions that will let the customer know specifically what this payment is for. And you can add different types of items. So if there's multiple items, you can add another item, put the price on there. It can be pretty much anything there. And you can continue to add new rows, add another item. Um, Pretty much goes on and on until you're pretty much satisfied with the amounts that are there and the items that are there. Your subtotal appears here for everything that's combined. So just say this is 2,000 here, and let's say there's a tax on that. So you can see 3,000 is the subtotal. There's a tax of $84 on the 2,000. And you can also add certain discounts. So let's just say this is 10% discount. That minuses off the subtotal. and you can put dollar amount, you can put percentage amount, and of course you can put some price on the shipping and handling if need be, and add tax through there. And you come up with a total right there. There are ways to allow partial payment, and that is up to the person that is sending the invoice whether or not they will allow that. You can have a note for the customer so that when they receive it in their email, they can read and do any additional um, things that they must do in order to pay for the invoice. And of course, any terms and conditions for the invoice in particular. Also, you can attach files such as contracts or any other type of files that the customer might need in order to um, validate anything in terms of the invoice. So we just pretty much created a very quick invoice here. You can press the preview up top, and this is a basic idea of what your invoices will look like. Once again, you can have a lot more information up here. You can have a lot more descriptors and stuff like that on the payments, but this is what they will see in their inbox once you press send. And you can go back, you can edit it back again. But once that's all done, you'll have that information all ready and put over there. Now, let's say we sent that invoice. We'll go back to manage invoice. And I did send an invoice before, and I canceled it, but this is one invoice that we can look at here. Once again, very simple. All the amount, costs, and everything are on this page. And if we need anything in particular, there is all the information sent to their email specifically. And you can follow up with them. You will know the status of or the history of the invoice through the PayPal application here. And you can see the status right here is canceled. If you ever want to print through PDF and save it through Google Drive or other means, you can do that as well. And there's a lot of different ways you can manage these invoices, and definitely it's very, very good to have these capabilities such as print PDF so that you can keep it on file. And once again, there's some tabs up here that basically go over the different types of invoices that you have sent, whether they are paid, not paid, past due, and if they are past due, you can give them a different type of email that basically prompts them once again or reminds them that they have past due payment. But yeah, other than that, there's not much more in terms of the invoices. It's a very easy process to create an invoice, and once again, you can create those templates so that the templates are there to stay, and you can create multiple templates depending on the different types of jobs that are there. Hopefully that answered any of your questions, and thank you.